I've got some numbers written up here. What do they mean? Well, you'll find out in the Silverback's first Friday rant.
If you're going to behave like that, a sensible person just isn't going to listen.
The Silverback presenting how long do you actually have in a year to work? Well, calculated at 16 hours a day, which is a rough estimate, you have 5,824 hours in a year. Sounds like a lot. But let's say you sit around and do bugger all in January or February. Well, then you've lost a sixth of it. So you're down very quickly. And you're playing catch up. This is why a lot of people who make goals, you'll see strength guys do this all the time, where they make a goal of, they make an entire year worth of goals. So they go out, they organise 12 weeks, week off, 12 weeks, week off, 12 weeks, week off, 12 weeks. And anybody who's any good at maths will know that that's 52 weeks. They do that because it takes a long time to get stronger. It takes a long time to learn. It takes a long time to grow. It takes a long time to get stronger. It takes a long time to get smarter. And those of you who know 5824 will also know that a year goes by like that. And for most of us, you'll realize that after you get out of high school, the years just start clicking by and they get faster and they get faster and they get faster until a year literally starts to feel like a couple of months. I know that's how it's worked for me, and I'm only 43, and my grandmother, who's about to turn 90, says that it gets even worse as you get older, and I trust that woman with anything. All right, so how long does it take you to get good at things? 1,000. Well, in the martial arts, there is an old saying that says that it takes you 1,000 hours of doing something to be able to become to know it, to have it so that it's in you and it's part of you to know it. So we're talking one thing, we're talking a front kick, a reverse punch, we're talking a block, we're talking movement. And we're not talking movement in all directions. We're talking one movement back, one movement forward, one movement to the side, all of this. 1,000 hours and your body will start to know it. 10,000 hours to master. That's right, 10,000 hours. So if you look at this number here, 5824, and remember, that's 16 hours awake, you got to eat, probably have to work, got a lot of things that you got to do. Let's say you're a trust fund baby and you have nothing to do except whatever you want to do, and you can get all your eating done in an hour during a day. I guess that's possible, and you spend every waking minute working on your mastery. Well, it's still going to take you 2 years to become a master of anything. Now, that is a rough estimate. Some people are better than others. Some people are not as good. Though, mastery is probably something that very few of us, hands up, have ever attained. I'm not a master of anything, as far as I know. Might have put 10,000 hours into a few things, but I can't think of anything that I'm a master of. I'm pretty damn good at a lot of stuff. Jack of all trades, semi-master of some, but mastery is tough. So this is why people who master the skill of consistency and intensity realize that it takes a long time to take new steps to move forward. It's all well and good if you happen to be somebody who's just starting out at, say, the gym. You are going to put on muscle, you are going to get fitness, you are going to go up fast. That's just the truth. But that will plateau For most, in 3 to 6 months. For some, it'll take as long as a year and a half. But it will stop working. Now, even the top bodybuilders in the world, and I'll talk about this aspect of things in another video as well, because it is quite an interesting scientific fact. The top bodybuilders in the world struggle to put on 5 or 10 pounds of muscle a year. A year. 5 to 10 pounds. Doesn't sound like that much. They will bulk and cut. They will bulk up 50 pounds. That's not unusual at all. And then they will take all of that back down to their competition weight, and a lot of times, maybe only 2 pounds in that year, maybe 5. And you got to remember, these guys are all taking synthetic human growth hormone. They're all juicing up the arse. So if they can only put on that much a year, and you're just a regular mortal, well, so it takes a long time. How to get there? Z100, baby. Why Z100? Well, I've been over this before. Z, you start every day at 0. You give 100% to get better. And you don't worry about tomorrow. And you don't worry about yesterday. If you just do Z100, you will use those hours effectively. You will use them well. You will grow, you will learn, you will change, and you will become better. So, remember, there is limited time. You want to use your time effectively, so consistency. You want to use your time powerfully, so intensity. Z100. Follow it, or follow your own version thereof. This is just an ideal, just a principle. Doesn't matter which principle you use, as long as you're consistent and you're intense with what you do. Believe it. Well, this has been the Friday Rant. Remember, 5824. You can do it. Have a great year. Have a great day. I'm the Silverback. Keep living Z100. Be consistent. Be intense. And I'll catch you later.